Number 4 is my constant reminder, cranking it up every morning. I love it. It never gets old. Every time I do it, I get goosebumps. So number 4, cranking it up every morning. It's beautiful. I guess my next thing that I like most about my ZL1, love most, is how you can go to the settings and actually change your engine sound management or your exhaust tune. Right now it's in stealth. I can flip back and forth so you can hear it. But right now this is stealth mode. So you don't piss off my neighbors out here. But that stealth mode, kind of boring. I didn't buy it to be quiet. Let's hear how the touring sounds. All right, I heard it just changed, but to me, there's no difference at all. I don't even know why they created the two like that. But it only really needed two. Touring, stealth, or sport and track. Sport and track are pretty much the same. I done played with it before, so let's hear sport. As you hear, you get more bass in there, more throaty, as they say. But I love the sound of it. I usually keep it in track because I like to scare everybody if I can. I've always been jealous of the Mustangs and their damn exhaust tune. They've reigned supreme forever with that. I can't take that away, but track mode is my favorite. Also, you know, if you're going in here, you can change your steering. I usually keep it as sport because it's a little more tight, more aggressive. As soon as you turn that thing, turn your steering wheel, it changes, which is awesome. Great feel. Then you have suspension. I usually keep it as sport as well. Sport is fun, track is fun. But track can get out of hand sometimes when you're just doing regular driving. I mean, literally, every time I come out the driveway making a turn, you can hear the tires ripping. Even if I'm not really hitting this 10, 15 miles per hour, if I give it a little gas coming around the little turn out my driveway, you can hear the tires trying to rip. This car is crazy, but I love her for it. I love you, baby. This power, I love the hood on how it's functional, how the air comes in through the engine and it'll leave out the back. It'll actually come through because it's functional, sucks the air up, sends it out, so it creates the downforce, or what I should say, reduces the lift on the front of the hood, on the front of the whole car. Now, I test drove a 1LE, and the 1LE is like old school. I love it. When you hit it, the whole front end raises up. But on the ZL1, I guess partly because you got the open bow tie and with the composite hood, it actually prevents the lift because the air will suck up and come out through here. And it actually help keep you down. And if you look at my hood on top of the hood, you'll see that I guess there's a little, I don't know what the hell you call that, dam or something like that, that actually brought the hood down so it could take that airflow out and go right out the back. So that was pretty cool. I mean, I miss it because I like the old school feel that you hit it and the whole front end raises up on you. But now for racing and to keep up with everybody else, try to keep up with that Hell Kitty and all that, aerodynamics was a plus. So thanks again, GM, for that great design. The next thing I love about this thing is the front splitter. I mean, the body lines. I guess I can just go over the whole body lines with you. The front splitter, they say it's all aerodynamically made and created. Everything is for a purpose. I really don't know the whole breakdown of it. But I just love it, not only because it looks like some kind of futuristic transformer, I don't know, Decepticon Autobot looking thing, but man, it's beautiful. I love the front grille. Still taking it to glass life due to the fact that Georgia just sucks for cars down here. As soon as you take your car and drive it, it gets dirty. They're building everywhere, so it keeps dirt. The dirt is just everywhere. It just pisses me off, but I love and hate Georgia for that fact. But then you got the rockers here. It was explained to me that the rockers are created to help keep you on the ground, basically. It's not just looks. I love it. It looks beautiful, but it's not just for looks. One guy, like I said, I was speaking to a racing guy. He was even showing me how there's actually a body line here, which I've never even noticed before. And actually an indentation here that keeps the airflow flying to the back, keeps you down, so the car never takes off. And along with this spoiler, it's also designed for that fact as well. So, I mean, I love the body lines. Again, losing focus, but I love the body lines all over the car. Especially the indentation in the spoiler here, which shows that it was all created, again, to keep the car on the ground, keep the air flying out the back, so you don't have any problems with lift, losing traction, not being able to stay on the track. Again, with my love of the body lines, I got to include the wider hips. On the ZL1, it does have wider hips than the base models or the SS1LEs. Serena Williams style, I like to say, because I love hips. So, of course, it fits the wider tire better. Still think a 315, maybe a 310 would look better on there, but that'll be future when I have to replace these tires one day from destroying them. But I don't know if you really can tell by the hips or the wide body in the back. My number one thing is the power. Guess we can go under the hood. I mean, everybody done seen by now what this thing has. Is the supercharger LT4 right out of the Z06, basically a vet engine. Even though they say that this supercharger produces more boost, it's smaller, produces more boost, which is cool. I guess I don't know the difference. I don't own a vet. I have a partner of mine that does, but he doesn't have the, what is it, the Z06 version. He has a basic version, but I still would like to drive his to compare the two. But again, I love it to death. Like I said, the power is immense. I mean, even in touring mode, the rear end is trying to catch the front, which is crazy. I mean, snow and ice, touring mode, traction on. I mean, traction control is on. She's still crazy. She still wants to take off. The rear end wants to catch the front. I mean, if you're not careful, the whole rear end will come out at any time, especially driving this stick shift, which I love. Still wanted to get the automatic for racing at the track, but I'm going to get used to it so I can keep up with these other guys that got turbos and nitro. and all that. As soon as the speedway opens up again, I will have some more videos for you guys this summer on that. But again, my favorite is definitely the Power. Thank you, Chevrolet. And again, just love that Power. Thank goodness that they were smart enough to put the same Bembo brakes and rotors on this thing as they do the Vet, even though I understand my rotors are a lot bigger. As you can see, they're the same size as the rim almost. And that's just a guarantee your ass stops. As many times as I've been hauling ass in this thing, I've only had to jam on brakes once. And they damn sure stop on a dime. I mean, I can't lie. Of course, the rear is not as big, but it's not really needed. As long as that front stops, we're good. Along with that Power is the 305s. See if I can get you a nice shot down here of how wide the tires are on the back. Can't really tell because of the shade, but these 305s is beautiful. Help you create beautiful pillars of white smoke.